Hey YouTube. So Nationals a couple weeks ago, but I still want deck profile the deck that I used during the event. Since we don't know when the new ban list comes out, my deck could still be relevant for the time being. I also took it to MTG Deals Case Tournament. So I'm just going to go through the matchups I had during the event, and then I'm going to go through the matchups I had during the MTG Deals Tournament. So before I talk about the main event, I'm going to talk about the side event I did during day 0. I entered the Winner mat where I went undefeated. So round 1 I played Qli. I was 2-0, I guess he just bricked and I was able to win easily. Round 2 I played Qli again, it was 2-1, it was pretty back and forth, but I was able to put a construct on board and attack for game. Round 3 I played Nekroz, I 2-0'd him. It was actually pretty back and forth until I was able to mind crush him, and then I just got too far ahead from there. So pretty much my deck is 3-0 at this point. It kind of doesn't carry over to the main event, but mentality wise it's pretty good, right? So round 1 I played Qli, I won 2-1. I guess game 1 he kind of bricked, so it was easy. Game 2 he got scout, it was just too much, I couldn't handle it. And game 3 I was able to wipe his board, and then he couldn't draw scout to come back, and I was just beating him down with a Skomata. Round 2 I played BA, 2-0 that. We actually went to time. I think even without time I still would have won. He soul charged during time to try to push for game, but I had flying C. So that was round 3 I played Qli again. I won 2-0. You'll see why we're able to fight Qli's because of the side deck. Qli is usually your worst matchup because of carrier and stealth, you can't stop it. But the side really put in work. Game 1, I guess he bricked and I just easily won. Game 2, I did a really cool play. He was ahead the whole time. He had scout first turn, and then he had lose a turn, a disc and a stealth, both sacrificed. So they're like immune from everything. So all I had was 2 cards. It was an El Shaddol and a Citizen Shadow Games. So during his end phase, I El Shaddol to make construct using Falco and Lila. So it's my turn now. I Citizen Shadow Games to send Core to get my El Shaddol back, and then I flip the Falco to get a Dragon back. I El Shaddol to make Window using the Construct and the Dragon pop the loser turn, and then I Synchro the Window and Falco to make a Black Rose to blow up his field. But then the Stealth's still there because it's level 8, and then I summon the BLS and swing for a game. So round 4 is my first lost to BA. I lost 0-2. Game 1 I bricked really hard, like double Lancia, it's pretty bad. In game 2, I think he just outplayed me. I couldn't really do anything to his board. I didn't have El Shaddol to dodge his Phoenix Wing Blast and Karmic Cuts, and then he just controlled the board from there. So right now I'm 3-1, still pretty good position. If you count from yesterday, I'll be 6-1, but you know, it doesn't count. So round 4 I played Shaddolls. I lost to this one too. It was Stick Chair Shaddol. It's pretty much a grinding resource game, but since Stick Chair doesn't run that many Shaddolls, I was pretty much ahead until he drew Soul Charge. And he soul charged during the near the end of the game, and I couldn't come back. He did that both game 1 and game 2. Pretty much that was it. Soul charge wins games, especially in Stick Chair Shaddolls where the Stick Chair resolves and you draw like your whole deck. So now I'm 3-2. Pretty much one more loss and you're out of the event. So pretty much everyone that I'm playing is on the bubble like me. So round 5 I played Satellarknights. Apparently he bricked and I just made Window, so he couldn't really do anything. So I 2-0'd him. So round 7 I played against BA. I won 1-0. You actually ended game 1 in time. So since I won, I win the whole match. Since you can't go into game 2 or game 3. It was pretty unfortunate because he had a bloody nose. And we had a time extension, but I don't think it covered the whole time extension because he had to clean himself up and he had to get paper towels, and you know, it was a mess. But what was really funny was that since it was game 1, I still had Lancias in the main deck. Lancia wanted me the game because he couldn't barbar me for game because the Lancia doesn't allow him to vanish. So Lancia's pretty good in VA matchup, you guys should keep it in. And then round 8 I played my first Nekroz of the day. It's pretty funny since my deck gears towards playing Nekroz and I didn't play Nekroz all day. I thought I was pretty favorable. But he actually 2-0 smashed me, it was pretty bad. I just couldn't play around his cards. And like when I needed Lancia I didn't have it, or Veiler I didn't have it, so yeah. I think game 2 I also draw like a handful Shaddolls, so I couldn't get him out of my hands, and he just trished me, and so that was a wrap. So at this point I'm X3, and one of my friends actually told me that some X3s might make it to day 2, since it's top 256, and there was so many people that some people might actually slip in. I didn't think I was gonna make it anyway, so I didn't put him in round 9, and one of my other friends, Adam, which was X2 going to round 9, he went X3 and he didn't make it. So I don't think I would have made it anyways. So instead I played a fan named Brian, who was in my last video. We just played a casual match, and yeah, that was pretty much the end of day 1. So actually this video is getting pretty long already, talking about my matchups. I actually put my MTG Deals matchups down below. Check that out. So yeah, we'll just get into the deck list right now. Alright, for the monsters, we play triple Falco, triple Sumata, triple Beast, double Hedgehog, one Dragon. So that's off the Shaddolls. I'll explain my card choices and my ratios in the end of the video, like always. And then for the non-Shaddolls, we play triple Mathman, triple Veiler, pretty mandatory, triple Valencia, one Thunder King Ryo, and one BLS. For the spells, we play only 2 Shaddol fusions, 3 El Shaddol, 1 Regeki, 1 Book of Moon. For the traps, we play 1 core, triple Breakthrough Skill, triple Set Finish Shadow Games, double Mind Crush, 1 Torrential, and 1 Ring. So for the side deck, we play triple Maxi, triple Flying Sea, triple Lila. This is actually supposed to be a twister. My changer during the NTG Deals tournament, since BA was so prominent. So I did a card swap between Shaddol Fusion and Lancia. So Lancia is supposed to be in here and Shaddol Fusion is in the main deck. We're doing the event and played a twister. Then I played triple MST and double Fairy Wind. So for the extra deck, I played Exton, Armades, Goyo, Arcanite, Black Rose, and Leo. For the Shaddolls, we played Anoilus, double Shek, triple Construct, and triple Winda. So that's all for the main deck and extra deck. I'll start explaining my card choices now. So for the Shaddol lineup, we play 12 Shaddolls, we play the triple Falco. The reason why I play triple Falco is because recursion is really important. If you're able to bring back a Construct, Shek, or like Beast, you're pretty much ahead of the game. Since we play triple Sinister Child games, you can do a set Falco with a set Sinister Child games, and you're pretty much ahead of the game since you're probably gonna get a Beast effect and then shenanigans. So triple Skumata. The reason why I play triple Skumata is because of Hedgehog. You always want to get a Skumata with Hedgehog since it's pretty much a Foolish Burial. It's an anything card. It thins your deck down by 1 card. The flip effect is actually really relevant because of Jinlock and Unicore. So it has multiple utilities. Triple Beast. You want that +1 to draw into your Lancer, your Veilers, or your trap cards. We play pretty high trap card count too, so it's pretty good. And then double Hedgehog, since everyone's running Mistake and Mind Crush, that search might not go through, and I mean it's a good card, so yeah. And the last one, Dragon. Dragon's pretty like the worst card. It's like you never want to open this card because pretty much when you open this card, you're gonna summon it and leave an attack mode and leave it there. Because if you're going first and you want a fusion, like it's pretty dead. You can't really do anything with it. I know Stick Chair plays 2 dragons because they want to clear board before they go Stick Chair. We're not really trying to clear the back row, we're just trying to control the board. And pretty much is a kind of end phase MST, that's what I use it for with the Sinister Child games. Next, triple Math, 3 mandatory, you have to do it. Triple Veiler, you have to play triple Veiler. If you're not playing triple Veiler, you're pretty much losing the game because Trish, Manju, Virgil, Satellarknights, all Satellarknights is only bad against Qliphort, but you have the side deck for that. And it's also contract food, but pretty much it's for Trish. You don't want to get Trish. And bad Necro players, they want to Trish you all the time if you have a hand, but they don't know you have Beck Veiler. And if they try to Trish you and Veiler it, and you have Construct on board, pretty much you're so behind because they wasted a Shred or wasted something to make it, and your Construct's gonna run over the Trish. So Veiler is really good. And in the same sense, the triple Lancia is pretty good because of the Trish and then the mirror searches. Before the event, I was only running 2 Lancia, but then Jonathan, the Crimson Chin, we actually ran the same deck card for card, except for he's running another Anoilus and I'm running Exton Knight. But the side and the main deck is card for card. We brainstormed it together and we pretty much made the deck together. He told me that since it's Nats, you play a shit ton of Nekroz, but I only played 1, so these are pretty useless. These are easy side outs. So that's why during the MTG Deals tournament, I played a 3rd Shaddol Fusion over this because since BA actually won the event, BA was going to be more prominent in the locals area, so I played 3rd Shaddol Fusion over this. BLS, pretty self-explanatory, you have to play them. And then Thunder King Ryo. Since we're not playing Mistake in the main that you say saw, Thunder King Ryo gave us another going first play. Before going first, all you had was the Mathman play, which is the Mathman set and Falco. Hopefully you have Sinister Child games. But now you have them, you just go summon Thunder King, set back row, and let them play their first turn with the Thunder King on board. They usually have to make a ritual play or try to kill the Thunder King, or they're not doing much that turn. So next, the spells. I explained this already. Double Shaddol Fusion because it was nationals. We thought I could play a lot of Nekroz. Triple El Shaddolls, mandatory, Regeki, and Book. We decided not to play a dark hole because of if you open it, it's a blank card if you're going first. And even going second, you don't really have anything in dark hole because Nekroz player would do the Valk play and Valk their whole hand and have empty board because they don't know what they're playing against. So dark hole is still a blank card until probably turn 3 or 4. So dark hole is good if you draw it off the top and you needed the dark hole, but opening it is pretty bad. And Book of Moon was good because of we saw a lot of BAs. BA's been winning a lot of events before, like the ARGs and stuff, and Book of Moon just kills the whole deck. So next to traps, core is pretty self-explanatory. Chill Breakthrough, same thing with the Veilers. You want to stop their Trish, even though they think you have a handful of cards, you still have Breakthrough, and it's pretty good. Also, it's really relevant. Actually, I think it's better than Veiler. Only reason Veiler is better is because it's light, but this is better than Veiler because of Diamond. Everyone's making Diamond now, so you can use this to stop the Diamond. Next, Sinister Shadow games, you want to have a first turn play. This card puts you so ahead if you're able to resolve it. I usually side 1 or 2 out if I'm going for, second, but going first is really good. Mathman this is the best play. And then running Double Mind Crush. The reason we're playing Double Mind Crush is because they're not playing Mistake. Pretty much they were swapped out during the last minute because we saw everyone and their moms running MST and Ice Hand. So we didn't want cards that were make their MSTs live. So we wanted to run Mind Crush because it's pretty much Deco Kaleido in the Unicorn hand. You just call Mind Crush is +1. Mind Crush is more fair card than Mistake. And also we saw that Nekroz wasn't everywhere, so we played Mind Crush over it. Because it can still stop BA, still stops Shaddolls a little bit, stops Satellarknights, and yeah, this is a fair Shaddolls deck. And then for the last 2 traps we play Ring of Destruction and Trenchel. Trenchel's a pretty blowout card, not a lot of people are playing this. If Nekroz go a YOLO and try to go for a full board, you just Trenchel on the last monster and pretty much is GG, because you can't come back from it. And Ring of Destruction, we run it because of the Thunder King Ryo. We try to run another card that protects Thunder King Ryo, and it's also a gen out. It stops Nekroz players from killing your monsters, like the Unicorn Valk play or Unicorn Bryo play. It blows up Bryo too. Pretty much it protects your monster. I actually liked it a lot. It kind of helps you against the hands too. I believe they missed timing on this, so it's a pretty good card. So on to the side we have Triple Max C and Triple Flying C. So you see a lot of BAs are topping a lot in the ARGs and other WCQ. We started putting the hate back in for BA. BA is probably your worst matchup, if not Qliphort, because the traps are never ending. If you don't have your Shaddolls to dodge their traps, like the Karma Cuts and the Wing Blast, you're pretty much gonna lose. Next you have the Trap Hate, which is the Triple Lila, the Twister, Triple MST, and then Double Fairy Wind. The reason why we play all these trap removal cards is because of Qliphort and Satellarknights. Satellarknights, they play Shadow Imprisoning Mirror and stuff like that, and we noticed that the only reason we lose to Tellers is because they're back row, like their alphas and their Shadow Imprisonings. So if you're able to stop them from setting up traps, you pretty much can win the game. Same thing with Qliphort with the Lose a Turn and Skill Drain and Stack Recreate. This is pretty good. Also, their scales too, you can pop their scales. So, and the Phoenix Chains too, I forgot about Phoenix Chains. Lila is also a really good standalone card. Satellarknights cannot run over this except for Unica High, but it's pretty bad play. If they're not going to get nabbed, they're pretty much going to lose. So you can just go summon Lila end phase and then mill 3. You can sometimes hit something like a Beast or a Falco, and it's really really good. So sometimes I'll just summon Lila, have an Shaddolls in hand, and then I'll just mill 3, and then I might hit something and I can fuse it off after that right there. So it's pretty cool. You might go in the main to replace the Lancius. It's a really good card. If you guys haven't tried it, I would recommend it. So extra deck is pretty standard. So first is Exton, the only Exceed I play in the deck. You don't really Exceed a lot anymore because you're not playing the dragons, but it still sometimes shows up, and it's usually a Falco flip, and then you summon a Skomata or something like that to make a Exton. I chose Exton over Castel because of Qliphort. You want to blow up the whole field, and it's pretty good. I made it once. Oh, it's also light. That's really relevant too for the BLS. And then you run kind of a lot of synchros. You run the Armades, the Goyo, Arcanite, Black Rose, and Leo. The reason why you run Armades is because of Hog and Falco is more shows up more often now because you run triple Falco, and also Mathman Falco. Also, hands are showing up a lot, so you can kill a hand and they don't activate. Also BA, you can kill a BA and they won't activate. So I made this guy quite a few times, really good. And then Goyo, you run Goyo over HCS because it's 28, really relevant. It runs over stuff and runs over the Nekroz. It runs over Virgil. It runs over Dante's. Pretty much runs over anything. You run both the Black Rose and the Arcanite because Arcanite because it's light, and Black Rose because it blows the whole field. And then you run the one Leo because Construct plus Falco is really good. BA is really relevant, so you gotta make a Leo. Next up, usually kind of play high amount compared to a lot of people. I played one Annihilus. I would play 2, but I didn't have room. It doesn't show up that often, but sometimes you do need to because of Book of Eclipse. You can El Shaddol this one away to make another one, or Book of Moon, you El Shaddol this one away. And then you run double check because of math. And then you also side in the Maxis and the Flying Seas, so there's more food for the check. Also, I would run 3 actually, it's really good. Because you're always El Shaddoling your stuff away, and it recurs. Also stops Nekroz effects like Bryo and Trish and stuff like that. Pretty good. And then you run the triple Construct Mandatory, and then triple Window. You run triple Window because of BA is more prominent, and Satellarknights, it stops them from playing. If they break through this, you can make another window on top of it. You have the El Shaddol play. The moment you cut this to 2 and you play BA, you're gonna wish you had the 3rd. So yeah. So the reason why we're not running Denko is because we're running Lilas over Denkos. We're not trying to explode on the board. We're trying to control it. Also, we're not playing Chaos Dragons, so we can't really OTK it as often anymore. So Lila is pretty much a +1 on board. You would summon it and then pop a back row, and then you can El Shaddol it all away now. You can't El Shaddol Denko away because then they'll release the back row. So it's pretty dumb if you try to El Shaddol your Denko away. Also, the Mill 3 effect's really good. And then Denko, if you're not winning that turn, the Denko's gonna die. Like, no matter what, it's gonna die. So pretty much it's really flimsy. Also, Denko doesn't stop Shadow Imprisoning Mirrors, lose a turn, stuff that's already on the board, where Lila does. So that's why I feel Lila is better than Denko. So another common question is why aren't we running Stick Chair Shaddolls over Standard Shaddolls? I feel Standard Shaddolls is better because of Lancia. Stick Chair Shaddolls, usually I'm not fortunate to draw the combo very often, and I agree that Stick Chair Shaddolls is really good if Trish wasn't on a card. Since Trish is a card, if you have Stick Chair in your hand and you can't get rid of it, you'll have a hand in your end phase, and then they're going to Trish you in your turn because you can't get rid of your whole hand. Usually what this deck does is that you would set up your whole board, set your whole hand, and they can't Trish you anymore. And then you have Lancias to stop the Trish if anything. The only thing Stick Chairs has is the Effect Veilers and maybe the Breakthrough Skills if they do play it. Also, I feel like 6 cards is a lot to commit to, and also you have the Call of Haunted, which is more brick. So you're a lucky person and you're able to pull the Stick Chair combo every game, then go for it, play Stick Chair Shaddolls. But I can't play that. I like to play fair Yu-Gi-Oh! This deck is very fair. You have to grind out your matches and try to win very, very slowly. Hey YouTube. So first off, I thank you guys for making it this far. If you guys notice, I'm wearing a different shirt. It's because I refilmed the outro. Due to the ban list that came out the day after I recorded the Decklist video, it messed up the whole profile, so I pretty much made an updated version down below in the description. You guys check out both the old and the new. I'll put both of them down below. The link will shoot you to another website. You just gotta wait 5 seconds and press skip the ad, and then you'll see the deck list. If you guys have any other questions that I didn't address in the video, please comment down below. I'll comment back to you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Have fun playing Shaddolls, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.